guys, what is up? It is your old Kendall. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel, my little shweeties. Okay guys, hi. This is part 3 of my 4-part series of healing, overcoming toxic friendship that I was in, like just healing in general, and everything that's just like how I've been happier and how I've been able to cope with everything over the past 3 years. So, hi. Almost 3 years, I should say. Pretty much it's been 3 years. So, this video is about therapy. So, my first video was me talking about my vision board that I made in therapy. And then my second video was my overcoming abuse playlist. And now therapy. Okay. So, therapy, I was in therapy I'll tell you why this is important. I was in therapy May 2018 to August 2019. So like a little over a year. That's all I needed. Because I feel like you can be in therapy as long as you want, but if you don't genuinely take the tools and try to get better, you're not going to get better. You're going to keep thinking, oh, something's still wrong with me, and then you're going to keep wasting money, wasting time, not using your resources given to you. And yeah, some people actually do need therapy for sometimes people need it for the rest of their lives, which is fine. But for me, that's not the case at all. It's really not the case. But is therapy a really good thing? Yes. Therapy is a great thing. Therapy is a great thing. So, my first therapy assignment. So when I first went to therapy, my therapist, Cindy, she's the best. She was the absolute best. We were a lot alike, and I really liked that. And she was able to help me see new perspectives, give me new tools for myself, because in the situation I was in, I literally had done everything I could for myself, and I couldn't do anymore. Like, I didn't know what to do anymore. I didn't know what direction to go. I didn't know how to heal myself entirely. Like, it was a really scary thing. I was very lost. And I can't and so when the first day, the first question is, so tell me, why are you here? And I just start telling the story of a lifetime, man. From the beginning, I was like, this guy was my best friend. When we became best friends, it got really toxic sophomore year, kind of like back and forth, whatever. Shit show of junior year. Basically, junior year, I told her, basically junior year is what really impacted me, because it's true. I thought sophomore year was going to impact me. No, it was junior year that impacted me into my early adult stage. And she was the first adult who I'd ever told anything to, what happened to me, the theories I had about what happened to me, what I learned that actually happened to me, and her actually look me in the eye and says that she believes me and that this is crazy shit, and it's something it's something out of a Lifetime show movie. And y'all don't know the relief. First adult I didn't have to convince, I didn't have to state my case. I just told it as it was. And for the first time, someone actually believed me. Someone actually believed me. They believe me. And they're like, this is crazy. They're crazy. These people are crazy. And I'm like, thank you. Thank you. Finally. That was such... I went home after my first session, cried of pure joy. Because no one has bullied... Up to that point, no one had believed me about really anything. The only people who did believe, obviously, were the people who lived it with me. People who were there. anyone else you try to tell the story to, I try to tell the story to, any adults, they just, like, did not take it seriously at all. And didn't believe me and just listened to all these stupid rumors and all these lies told to make me look like I'm incompetent when I'm not. To make me look like I'm an incompetent psychopath when I'm not. Thank you very much. And she was the first person, because I had felt so crazy for years. I had felt so fucking crazy for years. Even when I barely turned 21, I was 21, everything, like, happened, whatever, everything ended. And right, going to therapy, I was just like, I just felt fucking crazy. I'm like, I need help. I don't know how much help I need, but I need to talk to somebody. And it really helped that she's like, you're not insane. Yes, have you gone through trauma? Oh yeah, but you're not insane like these people are saying about you. You're not fucking crazy. There's nothing wrong with you, who you are as a person. And this is something, like, she said she can help me work through, and it's gonna be good. It's gonna be fine. I'm fine. I have nothing to worry about. It's gonna be okay. And that felt really good to hear that. It felt really good. Because I was just so insecure, being like, oh my god, she's gonna think I'm fucking crazy, and then she's gonna snub. But for once to have somebody else that wasn't a friend, because friends who weren't there, they believe me, obviously, and that means a lot. But I mean, an adult. Dead ass, grown ass adult. Who, from the outside, was like, this is fucking crazy. And I'm just like, that, y'all will never know the joy and relief and finally being believed. Being believed by an adult. Except at that point, adults didn't listen to me. Adults didn't believe me. They only listened to the kid who was on the fucking football team because his dad's a fucking football coach. But no, he's the one who's a fucking psychopath along with his dad. T. I have issues, but I don't care. It's the truth. And so, my first therapy assignment was to write down everything that had happened to me in a journal. I was supposed to write it down, like, on paper and rip it up, but that didn't happen. So, let's see, how many pages? No, it's in here. I put it in my high-powered pensieve journal, a memory book. I like to put in memories that count. Okay, here we go. I'm seeing the journal entries. The hell. I want to count how many pages it was. Oh, wow. I forgot, this is a lot of pages. Okay. Okay, does it start here? No, it starts here. So basically, the main story I told was what happened junior year, because that was the main trauma. It was. So, how many pages? I just want to count the pages. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. I know, 36. 36 pages. Wait. I know. That was a different. Okay, so 30. I know. Not Arizona. Huh. Okay, no, it was like 30. What does that end though? What did I end it with? So I have AJ, me running. Someone was also having problems. Oh yeah, because that's when I was out. So 35. 35 pages of this journal. 35 pages of this journal telling my story. And it was liberating. Because now I don't ever have to, I don't have to tell anybody ever again. I can just have them read this. It's really nice. Like, want to read 35, basically want to read want to read a short story here, 35-page book. Let's go. And it feels good. Because a lot of it I really don't recall, don't want to remember, because after I put it in here, I was like, it's in there. It's gone out of my mind. It's in here. And it's okay. And so therapy's such a game changer, life changer. I think the biggest mindset for me changing was learning that crazy people are always going to be crazy, and you're never going to be able to reason with them. You're never going to be able to, like, you're stuck in the crazy train. Get out of the crazy. You're stuck in this delusional, you're stuck on this crazy train roller coaster. But the sooner you realize that there's nothing you can do, there's nothing wrong with you, and you just have to let the crazy people be crazy, shit gets a lot better. And you're like, okay, I can separate everything they did, everything they said, because they're fucking crazy. I'm not fucking crazy, they're fucking crazy. And just, it's been great. It was nice to talk about everything, get through everything. It was literally, there was trauma from junior year of high school that I didn't even know existed. Like, it's literally an onion. When you go to therapy, you think the first layer is the problems that you think it is. And then you peel it. Keep peeling back. And there's each layer that I had to get through. That I went through hell and back multiple times during therapy. I had relapses of contacting this person. It was such high and low, back and forth, because that's therapy. That is what dealing with trauma looks like. That's what dealing with trauma feels like. It's not pretty. And I remember the feeling when I knew I was fine, and I had finished learning how to get through the last layer of everything. I was just like, I'm happy, I'm good, I'm like, this is the happiest I've ever been, like, for the first time in my life. I feel like I can actually live my life. in therapy the whole time, I felt like I could live my life, even if it wasn't perfect. That was the first time I could actually feel like I could be myself. I learned how to keep and lose people, how to decide who's a real friend, who's not a real friend. It's okay to cut people off. It's okay to cut people out of your life with no explanation. It's okay. If they're toxic, it's okay. And you don't have to explain yourself to people. Therapy was such a blessing, and I think the biggest thing for me also was center breathing. Because I'd always forget to breathe, or not breathe, or just panic, or go into hysterics, whatever. And at work and anywhere where I just felt, anytime I felt anxious, I have learned just to, am I gonna be upset about things sometimes? Yes, it's a day-by-day process, and it's not perfect. Just because my life isn't perfect doesn't mean I'm literally the happiest I've ever been, and every day it just gets better and better. Like, you can't tell me it doesn't, because it has. I've gotten better. You have to choose to get better. You have to choose to work your ass off. You have to actively choose, okay, these are the habits we're going to adapt to. This is what we're going to work on every single day until we feel better, until we don't have crazy withdrawals from being addicted to a person, until we don't feel like we have to have us in our life and try to fix things and try to, whatever reason. So yeah, shit's good. Things are imperfect. Like I said, it's okay to grieve. It takes time, even though it's almost been 3 years since. So it's been how many years since junior year? So 17? 6 years since junior year. But it's only been 3 years of actually dealing with the problems that I dealt with for so long. And so, life's good. And therapy is just amazing. My vision board was amazing. I do think, because I broke my arm that December, I would not have been able to get through that situation if I hadn't been in therapy. If I hadn't gone to therapy and gotten a lot better. If I hadn't gained the confidence that I've gained. If I hadn't, I really learned to really care for myself through therapy. To really just love myself through therapy. To forgive myself. I don't have to forgive others, but just be like, they're crazy and what they did doesn't matter. Anything, they just don't fucking matter in my life. They're not in my life. They never matter in the first place. They're not ever going to matter. They're not. And I've been very focused on what's most important. And I was able, through going through overcoming this toxic friendship, I was able to identify other toxic friendships. That was like, I didn't realize this was this toxic until after therapy or during therapy. So yeah, that's my life. I'm doing really good. I'm happy. And therapy was a game changer, a life changer. I'm really grateful for her. I'm grateful to Cindy. She was the best therapist I could ever ask for. And who knows, if I can't say I'll never need therapy again, but for now, we're doing good. Because for me, it's, you go to therapy to learn the tools and then to apply them, and only you can choose to get better. The therapist just helps you come to that conclusion. So yeah, hope everyone's doing good, and soon you will get next video, part 4, is going to be me talking about my spiritual awakening. So yeah, it's going to be great. Love you guys. Bye.
Want what I want it now. I feel